Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Stock with Khan, and in today's video I'm gonna be talking about some of the best strategies that you can implement as a retail investor, especially if you're a beginner, as these are some of the techniques that I came across and I learned through massive investment for the last 6 to 8 months. Alongside that, I'm gonna be talking about two of the hottest electric vehicle stocks that are sitting at very interesting price at this moment. Therefore, I personally believe you will find this video of value, so stick around. So the first thing I want to talk about is you should never buy a stock when the stock is in green. That is one of the biggest advice I can give you as a YouTuber who has learned a lot through his own mistakes, as well as through others people's mistakes on YouTube, as well as reading some of the things about this from gurus like Warren Buffett. So let's look at GameStop. GameStop, not long back, it was I think at the end of January exactly. You can see here last weeks of January, it reached its 52 weeks high of 483. Now that was very interesting. Right after that, it tanked and reached 40. You can see it was trading in exactly at 40, and that was in a matter of days. That happened. It was so sharp. It declined so sharply. Now, interestingly, there were people who bought this stock when it was trading around this price, 483, assuming that this will continue, because in the second week of January it was trading at $19. So in a matter of a week it reached it's not been shown here that it reached 483, and then it tanked back into 40s. So people bought it here, they sold here, they lost all their money. That is one of the biggest advice. Again, I'm telling you, never buy a stock when it's in green. So being in green means a bullish trend. If you are chasing a bull, it's going to turn back and hit you with his horns. So that is one advice I'm going to give you. The second advice that I'm going to give you is always try to take advantage of a dip. If you know the fundamentals of the company are great, for instance, Tesla, Apple, NIO, all those amazing companies with like amazing market cap and wonderful fundamentals. If you know that the company has strong fundamentals and has a beautiful future ahead, the moment the company dips, you should be aware, have some money in some savings, and then you can jump on those opportunities. So always buy in red and sell, if you prefer, in green. Never buy in green and sell in red. That is a very, very big mistake. People do that, especially the retail beginners, investors, they do that. So try to avoid that. The third thing I want to talk about is do your own research. Never listen to anybody. Don't even listen to me, because if you start to listen to other people and at the same time, if they are wrong about this one particular stock at that moment, they might have done wonderful research, but you never know about the news in the media, and at the same time the stock market is like a weather, it always fluctuates. So always do your own research. If you have made the decision based on your own gut and your own fundamentals as well as research, you have nobody else to blame, and I think you can live with that because you love yourself the most. That's the third point I wanted to talk about. The fourth point I want to talk about is never invest all your money in one stock. If you do that, for instance, GameStop, I just told you, right now it's trading at 158. It's in red. If you believe that this trend it will continue, then you should buy a portion of GameStop and not invest all your money in this stock. Because if you would have invested all your money when it was trading at 483 and it tanked to 40, and you would have sold it by mistakes or because of fear of missing out, like thinking it's gonna go back to, let's say, $18 or $19, you would have lost all your money. So always try to diversify. The fifth thing, or let's say technique, I want to share with you is try to invest in different sectors. Do not invest all your money in electric vehicle sector only. If you invest all your money in Tesla, NIO, CCIV, Fisker, all those electric vehicle dominant companies, and somehow a bad news comes. Let's say Biden was giving a speech and he did not talk about electric vehicles. China, NIO, for example, there is a chip issue with all the electric vehicle company, and Tesla has a chip issue, and they have to, let's say, close their production for some days. This might affect the rest of the electric vehicle companies as well. So if you have invested all your money in one sector, you might get up in the morning and you are in a bloodbath, and that might continue for a few days, and you get fear of missing out, and you sell all your shares in red, and this is really brutal. This is really bad. So that's why I'm telling you, if you are a beginner in the stock market, try to listen carefully and never buy in green. Always try to buy in red in the dip. Do your own research. Never buy one stock with all your portfolio, all your money. Always try to look for different sectors and invest in different sectors. And yeah, these are some of the best things that I came across. The other thing I wanted to talk about is always try to put a stop loss as well as the gain limit, because if you don't have this and a stock reaches its new high and there is some sort of 10 to 15 to 20% correction, which often happens with the big companies, you might get confused, and you might sell when it's dipping, thinking it will go back to its, let's say, new lows after obtaining its new high, and you might lose all the let's say the gains you had obtained. Therefore, you should always have gain limit as well as a stop limit set, and be aware of that this could really save you a lot of money. For example, if people, when they were buying GameStop at 483, if they would have set a limit of 10% loss, or let's say 10% gain, so of course the gain wasn't there after 483, but still 10% loss, they would have, for instance, then sold all their stocks around about 450 and not at $40 in a matter of days. So these were some of the techniques I wanted to share with you. So please do your own research, but always carefully monitor what you're buying and how you're buying it, because this could save you a lot of money in your investment. The next two stocks that I wanted to talk about, the first stock is NIO. It's an electric vehicle Chinese company, one of the dominant company in electric vehicle market in China. Chinese government is working together with NIO, and NIO is very attractive company. If you look at its fundamentals, its market cap is 62 billion, and its 52 weeks range will tell you that it was trading at 2.63 a year ago, and it reached 66.99, and right now it's trading at $38. It tells you that this company has a lot of potential. Chinese government has already spoken that by end of 2025 they want to have 20% of their cars being electric vehicle cars. Now they are backing up NIO massively. They are working together with it. They are opening up different plants. They are also trying to reach Europe, to Germany. They are trying to establish their roots in America, as well as they're trying to work in coherence with XPeng, one of the other dominant company alongside NIO in China. And they have given routes for Tesla to get established in China, and they expect the same in America for NIO as well. So if we look at tip ranks, where the analysts, for instance, give their point of view on the stock, and their point of view on NIO is very interesting. There is above 60% upside. You see 62% upside in the next 12 months for NIO. So they expect it to reach $62 in the next 12 months. That's huge for NIO. So therefore, I'm very bullish on NIO, and I think this is a very attractive price for NIO at $32. The next company that I wanted to talk about from electric vehicle company is one of the dominant force in electric vehicle companies along the world. It's Tesla. Tesla's news are very, very interesting. So recent report, the Q1 report about their deliveries, their car deliveries was very good. They delivered 16,000 more cars. That is so good for a company. It shows so much potential that Tesla has, and by end of 2025 this stock could easily, just like Katie Wood said, that by end of 2025 she expects that this stock will reach, I'm not sure if it was 24 months or 5 years. You have to check this, but she gave it a price range of $3,000. So from this point onward, in easy 4 to 5% gain, 4 to 500% gain. The other thing I wanted to talk about Tesla was that in Las Vegas there is a first autonomous electric vehicle car plant under production. There was a news on CNBC, and this car plant is already established. The cars at this point are not autonomous, so there are drivers sitting on it, but they're working on it so massively. It's among the busiest street in Las Vegas, and they're setting up like certain apps through which you can, just like Uber or Lyft, and order an autonomous Tesla robo taxi. So it's gonna come and just take you and drop you at your home. This is amazing for Tesla. Tesla is gonna be through those this robo taxis, autonomous cars, gonna be in competition with Uber, Lyft. So they better watch out, because Tesla is, I am sure, not only in electric vehicle companies, but overall in technology is gonna be one of the dominant force. They're working somehow also together now with Apple, leading tech company, communication company. So there is so much potential in both Tesla as well as in NIO, and that was my valuable Sunday video for you. So if you found this video of value, hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell, and I will see you in the next video.